On today's broadcast, I'm on location at the Envestnet Advisor Summit. You'll hear from Bill Crager about Open ENV, Stuart DePina on adding Salesforce integration to Tamarac, and hear how the Yodlee acquisition is enhancing the Envestnet platform. So get ready, FPPad Bits and Bytes begins now. Hey everyone, I'm Bill Winterberg, and thank you for joining me for this special on-location version of the Advisor Technology News broadcast. I'm here in Chicago at the 2016 Envestnet Advisor Summit, and the top story for me was an announcement of the Envestnet platform now embracing an Open ENV initiative. So I met with Envestnet President Bill Crager to learn more about how they're expanding their core platform to integrate it with other third-party solutions.
That core platform now processes millions of accounts, Bill, and it's so powerful. But then when you look at our user base, it goes from the advisor to the home office, to the compliance team, to the portfolio manager, to the research team, to the administrative staff. And then you have asset managers that are interacting. And so as the platform began to take on a bit of a one-size-fits-all, we realized we had to open that up. So the core engine will fire into these user interfaces that will really speak to the advisor, will speak to the home office. And not only that, we're building APIs to integrate with the full ecosystem of an advisor's practice, whether that's CRM or other applications that they're using. How do you get that information into the system to, again, provide really profound and comprehensive advice for that client that is not a moment in time, but that is ongoing. And that's really our goal. And Open ENV, I think, is a strategic breakthrough. Very excited about it.
So certainly Envestnet is not the first to embrace this open architecture approach to integrations, but definitely they have a tremendous amount of data in their existing Envestnet platform, and with the Open ENV initiative, they will pass that data on to other third-party providers. That's what other vendors have been doing in this space for a couple of years, and Envestnet is ratcheting it up and making that happen on their own. The next story of interest coming out of the conference is an announcement from Tamarac. They are now embracing integrations with other CRMs. You may remember that Tamarac works with the Microsoft Dynamics CRM, but they're adding other CRMs, which most notably includes Salesforce. So I met with Envestnet Tamarac President Stuart DePina for his take on this new addition.
We actually do have a reputation of being a closed system, but in reality we're not. We've recognized that there are a lot of firms in the marketplace, a lot of large firms, small firms, who are using Salesforce, who spend a lot of money on that particular application. So for us, we looked at it and said, you know what, we're doing ourselves a disservice, and we're doing those firms a disservice by not making sure that it's clear that they can continue to leverage Salesforce in the way that they're using it today, because the investments that they've made are pretty broad across the organization. That's why we got to where we are, and Salesforce is a great part in that regard as well.
As Stuart alluded, this is a big change for Tamarac because they historically have been based on the Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Now it gives advisors choices with other CRMs that can sit on top of the Tamarac platform so advisors can get more out of their technology investment. And last but not least, from the Envestnet Advisor Summit, I connected with President and CEO of Yodlee, Anil Arora, to learn what advisors can expect from the recent Yodlee acquisition when they're using the Tamarac platform as well as the Envestnet platform.
Really, it's about three things that advisors can expect from our integration of Yodlee into Envestnet. The first is the ability to get a 360 view of your clients through data aggregation. The second is integrating in simple personal financial management and financial wellness type applications, what we call FinApps, into your investor platform, and utilizing that information to increase your share of wallet and share of your assets. And the third is really building out on a core capability that we have been investing in over the last 3 years around big data analytics. And how does that become of use, whether it's at a micro level through things like predictive learning, or whether it's at a macro level to help you benchmark.
So those are the three things you can expect from the recent acquisition of Yodlee by Envestnet. And I also asked Anil about predictive potentials from the Yodlee acquisition, but you're going to have to watch all of our full interviews from the 2016 Envestnet Advisor Summit for those details. But first, I have to enjoy a little bit more of this beautiful weather in Chicago. We hope to be on the road filming some bits and bytes on location because that's where the stories are. So be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well as the email newsletter. It's at fppad.com/subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Bill Winterberg. See you next time. Hey everyone, thank you much. Okay, we got some outtakes now. Stuart, in your session, I listened. Of course I listened. All right, how do we look? Do we look really good? Okay, initiative is going to be. Oh, you're okay. Now are we ready? I'm Bill Winterberg at the 2016 Envestnet Advisor Summit.